Hello and welcome. Very good afternoon. You're watching the latest here on Mirror Now. I am Afrida Rahman Ali. We're focusing now on the state of Maharashtra to take a closer look at the issue of paucity of beds, especially beds equipped with ICU and oxygen supply. So 6 months into the pandemic, the medical infrastructure remains a tricky issue in two of Maharashtra's biggest cities, which is of course Mumbai and Pune, especially now that the COVID cases, the numbers are steadily on the rise. In the country's financial capital, Mumbai, there are only 153 beds available with ICU facilities. That's the number that is left as of now. The situation is far worse for ventilator beds, with only 63 of them currently available. Pune is no different, only 150 ICU beds available for critical patients, while only 37 ventilator beds are free to use. So this is the latest data that we are bringing you here on Mirror Now as on the 16th of September. Yesterday, the State Health Minister admitted that the situation of COVID beds in Mumbai and Pune is extremely critical at the moment. So therefore, there is a real concern that the ministry is looking at. Let's listen in to Rajesh Tope, the Health Minister of Maharashtra, on this.
ऑक्सिजन आज जो तुटवडा जाणवतो आहो त्याचं कारण त्याच्यासाठी लॉजिस्टिक्सची अडचण. मी जबाबदारीने सांगू इच्छितो की 1000 मेट्रिक टन ऑक्सिजन बनवलं जातं दररोज आणि त्याच्यामध्ये कोविडसाठी 500 टनाची गरज आहे, नॉन कोविडसाठी 300 टनाची गरज आहे. त्यामुळे एकूण 800 टनाची गरज ही ऑक्सिजनची या मेडिकल ऑक्सिजनसाठी यासाठी भागवली जाते आणि 200 मेट्रिक टन ही खऱ्या अर्थाने आजही सरप्लस आहे. त्यामुळे उत्पादनात आणि या ठिकाणी अडचण नाहीये, पण अचानक वाढलेली संख्या, अचानक या ठिकाणी लागणारं ऑक्सिजनचं डिमांड, वाढलेलं डिमांड, त्या अनुषंगाने लॉजिस्टिक्सची अडचण म्हणजे ट्रान्सपोर्टची अडचण आहे. त्यामुळे एर्गॉन आणि नायट्रोजन ह्या दोन एलिमेंट्सनी वहन करण्याचे जे ट्रक्स आहेत त्याचं मॉडिफिकेशन करून म्हणजे त्याला ऑक्सिजननी क्लिनिंग करून त्याचा उपयोग आपण या ऑक्सिजनच्या वहनसाठी आपण वापरण्याचा निर्णय घेतलाय.
Well, Neha Kulkarni joining me live. Neha, if we look at the figures, total ICU beds 1,772 in Mumbai. Out of them, only 153 are available. Similarly, with the ventilator beds, again 1,103 total. Only 63 available, which means we are very close to call. So if there's a further rise in numbers and enough beds are not released in the meantime, there could be a real crisis, because we are talking about critical care here, where patients that require ventilator and ICU services may be deprived of medical treatment.
Afrida, and we are talking about these numbers at a time when we are almost into the fourth phase of unlock here in Maharashtra. It's almost a phase where Mumbai has been talking about how they've been able to control the number of cases, and we are again seeing the rise in the number of cases. And amid all of this, now the beds availability show a very depressing figure, not just as Mumbai, but also the neighboring areas of Thane, Kalyan, and even the worst affected district as far as India is concerned, which is Pune. And in all of this, the major criteria, the major deficiencies has always been in ICU beds and ventilators, because these are the beds which are in a dire crisis, because the most people with the chronic cases who are in dire need of oxygen require these beds at the earliest, and even 1 hour of delay in getting these beds could be a major factor in them almost losing their lives. And we have seen such case studies where they have spoken to war rooms, they have spoken to the respective officials, they have called up corporators, but they have not been able to get a bed in time. And in many private hospitals also, Frida, we know such cases where they have to use their contacts or at least be able to give monetary compensation so that they get beds. So yes, this situation is problematic, and if at all the bed availability is not given at the earliest, then it could become a very problematic situation.